Hi, it's Sherry. I am back to talk about our first instrument in the series of the Power of Sound. And this practical and affordable and space-oriented instrument is the Tingsha. Okay, I call it the mighty Tingsha because the mighty Tingsha, it's small but mighty, right? So Tingshas are 3-inch bronze brass cymbals. Sometimes it's a combination of both that are connected through a leather strap. They usually have engravings on top, and they usually have engravings on the inside as well. So these are rooted in Tibetan Buddhism, and on top is a dragon, right? So mine have dragons on top. You'll find that there's a bunch of different types that you can buy, but the dragons signify strength, courage, and protection, okay, in the Buddhist religion. And then on the inside are engravings, which you can see, and those are the mantra of compassion. You can also get a mantra of purification. It depends on what ones you get, but it's something that you should do a little bit of research on before you go pick some out. Like, what do you want embedded in your Tingshas? There's always something embedded in Tingshas, typically. I have seen some that are blank. Tingshas are usually domed. The domed ones are for clearing and protection. The flat ones, because they do make flat ones as well, those are typically 4-piece, okay? So you can pick which type you like. If you want the domed, you want the flat, what type of mantra, what type of engraving you want on top. So there's a variety. So take a look and do some research and figure out what one calls to you before you go out and get a Tingsha. So Tingshas overall are, as I said, rooted in Tibetan Buddhism, and they're used primarily for clearing space, okay, and calming down the environment, starting and stopping meditations, starting and stopping yoga, things like that. I use them primarily for clearing energy and kind of resetting a space, to be honest. So I'm in my office right now, and I do a lot of tarot readings. I do a lot of psychic medium readings. I do a lot of sound healing and Reiki and things like that. It's really great to reset your energy. You can protect your energetic field and you can align yourself, and this will do that, right? It will help with alignment. But you also need to make sure the places that you're spending time in are good for you. The energy is good for you. So you can clear a space with these and you can take them anywhere, right? Look at how little, they're just little guys. This one came with a bag, right? They just fit in the little bag. You zip it up, put it in your pocketbook, put it in your backpack, take it with you wherever you go. You can clear space anywhere. I use these a lot when I was traveling. So you go to a hotel and hundreds of people have stayed in that room before, and they're bringing all kinds of funky energy into the room. You can walk into the room, open up your little bag, take your Tingshas out, strike them, move the energy around the room, strike them as many times as you feel comfortable, as you feel you need to. You're going to break up that gunk. You don't want to risk your energetic system with a bunch of other funky stuff. You never really know where people are, and you don't want to stay in that cloud, right? So it's better to clear things and reset. And this is simple, right? So a typical Tingsha you can find at any metaphysical store. You can also find them online. I recommend going to see them and be able to touch them, right? And see if you're comfortable with the ones that you're finding and that you're holding in your hands. You can get them online, however. Okay, so if you find something that calls to you, there's nothing wrong with getting them online if that's what speaks to you. You can get these for about $20 US, right? And they come with a little bag, like I said. So they only take up, the amount of space in your back pocket. So they're tiny, they're affordable, you do not need a certification to use them, and they are mighty. So I absolutely love my little mighty Tingshas, and I hope you go out and get some today. Next episode, we're going to talk about another awesome instrument that is affordable, a space saver, and that will help you align and protect your energy. So till next time.